Hi everyone, good evening. Thank you for coming to Ringgit Hack Show. I'm today's host, Poh. We are going to have our. Hi everyone, good evening. Thank you for coming to Ring. Sorry, I just now forget to switch off the YouTube channel. So a bit like the echoish. Today we are going to share about a topic that is called um how to defeat the rental price war in Johor Bahru. So before the event start, right? So I'm usually we will play one or two speak home video. In the meanwhile, we have some technical issues on Facebook, need to solve it. I hope everyone can be patient. So let me just play a couple of the video of our company videos. Then we will start our event at 8:30 sharp.
In my life, I work very hard. I take good care of my family, I have very good friends, and I pay my taxes. My life is pretty good. Interrupt my narration. Must be about my rental property. Hello, Megan. Huh? Oh, Megan. Hey, how's my property? Tenant run away. Got property damage. 40,000 to repair. Why I didn't have protection for my rental property? Darling. I am pregnant. Are you sure? Why got 5 red lines one? That means really confirm pregnant. Why I didn't use protection? Hey darling, you can't die yet. You don't have life insurance. Why I didn't buy more protection? It's okay, darling. Let's focus on the baby first. I hope it's a boy. You like? I'm too old for this. Darling! No! Become ghost already. And how come I'm wearing this shirt? I forgot to tell you about our sponsor today, Speed Home. So I know you already have insurance protection for your life, protection for your little brother, but why not have landlord insurance protection for your rentals with Speed Home? Get yourself covered when your tenants run away or when there's damage to your property. So make sure to check out Speed Home, okay? I go help my wife. Bye bye.
Hello, welcome back. I saw some friends already started joining on our YouTube channel. So thank you for joining. Today Speak Home webinar. Today we are going to talk about how's the defeat the rental price war in Johor Bahru. So I'm the speakers for today. Thank you for everyone willing to spend your time with us. And also before I really start the event, start the topic, may I know how many of our audience here, they are from JB. If you are from JB, can you just type 1? If you are our JB friends, can I please type 1 so that I will know your friends is from JB. Okay. Just need to wait for a couple of seconds. And I think for us it's kind of simple, right? In Speak Home, we are the rental platform. Okay, so later we got some experience of some insight to share. But before I start for today event, I'm going to do a very quick self introductions. I'm Speak Home content and strategist. So my name is Poh. I'm a former business desk reporter, and also currently I'm writing a column for local Chinese newspaper. I'm a columnist, and beside that, I'm the person who in charge of the media relationship for Speed Home. During my reporter time, I've interviewed more than 100 listing company in Busan, Malaysia. And in the meanwhile, I'm also the person that the content writer. So I'll have an opportunity to a lot of access of the transaction set stats for everything. So that's this is some things that I'm willing to share with you guys lah. Okay, so let me change the banner a bit. Okay, wow, 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 wow. All the we have Mr. Miss Tanuja, yep, and Zwasni, yep, Shazni, and also Mr. Stephen, all from JB, all from JB. Okay, okay, good, good, good. So let me change a bit of our. Just give me 1 second, huh? Okay, okay. So yep. So today we are going to talk about like how to beat the rental price war. So may I know, right? Since that we already have some friends is from JB, as I'm not sure you are landlord or tenant. So let me know if you are really like facing a rental price war. If you are really like facing a rental price war, you just type war. If you're really like having a problems, like you must lower down a lot of your rental, reduce a lot of your rental, then you can rent it out your house. Can you just type war so that I will know? Then maybe then we can have some discussions. So I got Azmi. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Azalmi. Okay, Azalmi. So thank you for respond to me. So later we can have some discussions on like how can we improve. Okay, so okay, let me check on my Facebook just for a while. Okay, speed home. Okay, now I'm checking. Okay, okay. So now I saw like we also live on our Facebook. Okay, okay, noted, noted. So continue. So let me just share and also continue my sharing today. So today, the agenda we have totally I have four things want to share with you guys. The first one is the JB market overview. Then the second thing is about the key factors that is contribute to the slow rental market. So I will kind of like a bit like fast forward a bit on the point number two, especially because I know you guys already know why, but still maybe there is some friends that maybe they are considering want to invest on JB market, then maybe I can share a bit to them. Then number three is what is the future catalyst. So what is the boost, the something that can boost the rental market in the next 3 to 4 years. So number four is rental tips to avoid price war. So this is basically this is the four things that I'm going to share with you guys. So first one, JB market overview. So before we start to go into the JB overview, right, I just do a very quick research. So and in JB, the price to income ratio is it's almost 7 times. So and also the mortgage at the percentage of income is 52%. Means like if as a JB people, so the mortgage is almost equivalent to 50% of their income. So this is kind of very high level, and the loan affordability index is 1.9. This is very high. So the price to the rent ratio is 23 to 57%. So the price to the rent ratio outside of the center is 70%. Means like um, the rental is equivalent to their income is like 23%. So the gross rental yield in the city center is 4%. So the gross rental yield outside the city center is 5.6%, 5.7%. So the rent in per month, the rent per month in city center for one bedroom is 1,000, almost 1,200 ringgit. So for the one bedroom outside the city centers is only 800 ringgit. Apartments with 3 rooms in the city centers is around 2,200. This is an average. And the outside the city center is 1,500. So this is something like the price that you should be more sensitive. So in JB, right, according to this is the online numbers. I mean, that this is the numbers that are gathered by online website, the website data website. But actually, so last week I just have another sections in conducted in Mandarin. So I'm talking to the local agent. So it's telling about like 2 to 3 rooms. Okay, yeah, 2 to 3 rooms. Basically, it's like around 5,500 to 1,700. So it's a bit like have a gap with this number. But actually, the JB market now is like, to be honest, it's quite soft. It's really soft. So the reason is kind of obvious, okay? But I'm going to continue to share the overview of the JB. So the JB market, right? The median site sale of the Johor Bahru is around like 350,000, okay? Almost 200 per square feet. So this is a number of I grab it from property website. So the populations, right? The JB, the big, we call it Great JB area, is about 2.7 million populations. Okay, the first things that impact, okay, obvious in JB market, COVID. So it's not the COVID market that impact, is it's all the condo, okay, the worst hit, the kind of the type of the property market is condo apartments. So this kind of condo units already suffer before COVID. Actually, the demand and supply, the supply there is already very high. Then somehow like the COVID come. So, but actually, right, if you ask me, is it there like means like some of the landlords, they didn't get it rent like more than 6 months? Is it that is no one want to rent there? According to the another property website, Guru website, their search on their website, including Speed Home, our search also, actually the rental demand is keep on increasing. So the demand is there, but how can you make yourself, okay, to really like to know where to find a tenant? So how do you get yourself to really like share your property info to the right tenants? So a lot of people, right, they start to not postpone their buying property plan. What they are doing is, right, they are choosing to rent. So how can we make sure yeah, you can grab this kind of the rental demand? So the demand is had there, but it's just the how can you matching. So the couple of the key factors that contribute to the slow rental market, so I'm going to share here. So first one is the border shutdown, right? That is around 350,000, okay, Malaysian. They are doing the cross border. So this 350,000 populations, some of them they choose to back to Malaysia, but maybe they reallocate, not staying in JB anymore. They back to their hometown, or they came to Klang Valley to looking for a job. But I think a lot of them, they choose to stay in Singapore, although that is like they need to afford for the higher rental. But this is some things that they need to, they have no choice. Okay, they have no choice. So this rental, this border shut is going to impact the market badly, and that is almost like 350,000 of your tenant gone. Of course, some of them they are maybe they can afford to buy a house, but let's say just say take a 50%, so 115,000 of the potential tenant, like Thanos, snap, gone. So second thing is the property oversupply. So the Johor MB, they also know that is almost 70,000 home residential units. Okay, so this is also going to impact. So either they are not sold, not occupied, or abandoned. So this kind of type of the property is 70,000. So they also, of course, the developer is very smart. They are going to slow down for the new launch. So it will take like almost, I have read and report, it's going to take like 3 to 4 years to really to digest this kind of the high supply, because this Johor high supply is it's not news anymore. It's not news anymore. It's just like an old story, like everyone know. So, but it will take like 3 to 4 years to help you to digest this oversupply. So number three is the high unemployment rate. So a lot of the business closed during the past 2 years. So I just saw a news. This is a Austin shop lot that is used to have a lot of youngsters like to go there and buy bubble tea, hang out, cafe with their friends. Then this kind of the shop lot, commercial lot, woof, yeah, all their job is going. Yep, no one gonna hire, or close shop. A lot of the shop is being shut down. So this is some things that also happens and get impacted the market very badly. But when there is something like very um dark, that always that's we are seeing like something, a silver lining is going to be there. So actually in the next 2 to 3 years, I do see some catalysts for to boost the rental market. So what is the catalyst that will make the Johor market getting better? So a couple of things. So the first one is the borders. Okay, the borders gonna reopen gonna soon, because now is as far as I know. So this week is going to be the elections week for Johor, for the whole Johor. Yeah. So that is going to happening. The No matter who's going to win, which party going to win, yeah, the first thing that they're going to improve is how can they makes the market getting faster, the economy getting faster. They need to ensure the business as usual. Everything's gonna be usual. So no matter is the opposite side or the current government, what they are aiming to do is like they need to speed up the whole border reopen. And not only now, I'm not talking only Singapore and Malaysia's border, the VTL, but also the entire country is going to be reopened. So that is a risk there. But to be honest, it's just like after the 2 years, this kind of lockdown, no matter that is a risk, but I think this is something that we need to be embraced, yeah, for this kind of this kind of risk. Okay, so the border reopens. Hope everything's going to be soon. So the second thing is 2026. So the market is going to be there has this Singapore Rapid Transit System. So this transit system is going to be another catalyst. So for the long term, I mean, like 2026 means that you need to hold more than 4 to 5 years for the property investment. 4 to 5 years actually is not considered very long term. So as a landlord, you already invest, but you are suffering, like every month you need to pay your own pay the installment, and then you're bleeding. Your cash flow is bleeding. So yeah, I'm not sure that should you hold anymore. Will the Johor market is still bad for the next 5 to 10 years? But do remember, so this COVID is going to be one day the COVID it's not going to stay forever. And to be honest, the vaccine rate in Malaysia is more than 90%. Okay, and do this kind of with this kind of constructions or the transportations, real transportation is going to be implemented. So it's gonna to help the country, and then we are gonna to have some things. This is a long term, mid to long term things that you need to consider. So just now we talked about the unemployment rate. So the unemployment rate actually is like keep on improving. And right now, actually, I heard some of my friends, they are saying is like there are really some of the company they try to hire, and there's no one's going to send a resume. So this is something something is quite surprisingly, but it's do like in I believe this kind of the sentiment on the employment rate is going to be improved, and the whole job market also going to improve. So this is something like when people have job, they see there is a job opportunity there, then the living they also want to live in the city. So this is something that also going to happen there soon. So now I also don't want to waste everyone's time. Let me straight to the point. Today's the main point of today. The tips that would you from a price war. Sorry, this is a typo. Okay, this is typo here from a price war. Okay, this is a tips going to help you win from a price war. So yeah. So the first tips. I'm not sure, right? How many of you, when you really like as a landlord, if you're a DIY landlord, you're not using agent, how many of you will think about like how can you impress your tenant on how can you create the first impressions to your tenants? So this is a tips that the agents they always do. They will going to came to the house. They are going to the house earlier. So they are going to switch on the aircon, then turn the light a bit. So when the tenants step in, they are very rushed, very tiring, and suddenly came to a very warm and also very chill apartment. The first inception is totally different. Okay, they will feel like happy, and this will help you to close the deal easier. So this kind of the emotional approach, you need to think about how can you mix like some small decorations, or how can you just um one step forward, switch on the aircon like half an hour, reach to the apartment or the condo half an hour before, switch on the aircon, and then when your tenants come in, then they have a very good atmosphere, then they will feel better. So number two, okay, figure out, okay, who is your rental target audience, okay, who is your potential tenants. So your potential tenants, right, that is like various type of tenants. A lot of the landlord, when they try to rent out their unit, rent out their house, they never think about like, okay, if this is a family house, so what kind of um furniture, or what kind of the uh, house concept that I should provide to my potential tenants. So for the working adult, simple. You just need to ensure in the room maybe that is a table for them, and especially you can provide them some info about the Wi-Fi. So now a lot of our working adults, they are working with the hybrid mode. So they are some days they work in office, some day they work from home. So is if the landlord, you can provide this kind of the services like Wi-Fi, or you provide a table, and then to fit this kind of the landlord needs. If the students, I heard some of the landlords, what they do, they is going to provide they do room rental, they purposely rent to the student, and he provide for the public area cleaning services. Yeah, and then this is also another add-on. So this is, you can just like add into your cost, and while there's some tenants, you just need to find out like what kind of the key elements, or the what kind of the factors will push the tenants to close the deal with you. So different type of the tenant, they have different types of needs. So what you just need to think about, figure it out, and then just spend a little bit of small money, then decorate your house a bit, or you provide some add-on services. Then this is something that you can win a tenant without reduce your rent. So this is the strategy 3, photo and the good lighting photo. So a lot of the landlord, when they have a house, they don't know how to rent it out, and don't know how to take a good photo. They just go to snap. But it's kind of simple. What you need is just make sure the lighting in the photo is clear. Okay, so which one of the photo in my site is which one have more enquiries? So it's very obvious, right? Yeah. So this is something that you should look at. Okay, just take a photo. When you take photo, make sure you switch on all the light, or you just open your curtain and make sure all the sunlight, everything come in. And also don't forget, if you have house have a good scenery, take the scenery photo also, so that they won't the tenants will see this is a value add-on, then they will came and rent to you. Okay, sorry, tips 4. So tips 4 is advertising your unit. So the tips 4 is advertising your unit. Okay, advertising your unit to all platform. So how can you advertising the units with all platform? It's kind of simple. What you need is just try it out any kind of the platform. So this is a couple of the platform. It's quite familiar. I think it's quite famous. This is a lot. What you need, just need to go for Google and take a nice photo, upload, and engage with the different type of the platform. Believe it or not, now a lot of the youngsters, when they want to rent a house, they will Google. Okay, they will go Google, or they go to the Facebook group and try to search. So that is a couple of the one extra tips on this. Take video. If can, you take video of your houses, and after that you upload your video, And when this is a potential tenant reach out to you, just send it out. So right now, one of the platform, of course, today I'm going to introduce one of the platform is, yep. So yep, this is last point, zero deposit. So zero deposit is the last point that the tips that I'm going to share with you guys. But of course, so this zero deposit is not like asking you to take the deposit without any, we take this zero deposit without any assurance. So what in Malaysia is like why we need to consider this method in Malaysia's, right? I think like if you, I'm not sure you're having or not, more and more platform they are providing the zero deposits rental method. So because most of the Malaysian they have lack of the saving, okay, less than 1,000 ringgit, their saving is less than 1,000 ringgit, and also they are some platform such as Speed Home, we replace the deposit with the insurance that help you to rent out your house fast. Okay, so now becoming a trend. Actually, renting home without deposit. Actually, this is a trend, and we do prove after we handle more than 3,000 units. So this is something that's going to happen in Malaysia right now. So this zero deposit will help you rent out your house fast and safe. So let me continue. So I just need to take another 5 to 10 minutes, then we enter to a Q&A sections. So simple, in Speed Home. Okay, maybe some of you never heard about Speed Home, but I'm sure some of you are already you have seen our billboard or any kind of Speed Home promotion material or on our Facebook. So actually, Speed Home, we are the end-to-end property rental platform. We any kind of the landlord, you upload your property on our platform with the post your property, we don't charge you. And we offer you in Klang Valley, but I think soon we are going to provide the viewing services. But currently right now, we are only provide the viewing services in Klang Valley. But we do help you to check the tenant background. And after the tenant pass our credit scoring check, only that then we will ask the landlord to sign a tenancy agreement with the tenant. So we call it speed sign. So after the tenants sign the speed sign, we will complete the protections of the Allianz insurance. So this insurance will protect the landlord benefits if anything happens. So you will protect the landlords, and it will help the landlord to compensate it if there is any losses. So we will help you to do the free rental collections. If the tenant didn't pay the rent, we'll help you to call them and WhatsApp them and to chase the rent for you. So some of you maybe never heard about Speed Home before. Actually, Speed Home, we are the rental platform that we founded in 2015. Our founder and CEO, Wong Wei Ming, he started this business during 2015 and we rebrand in 2019. So currently our achievement, which included 550k app downloads and 150k for our monthly traffic. I think this number is increasing after couple of years. So and tenant inquiries 300k. And if you search Speed Home with any kind of the website, okay, mainstream media website, you will saw our name there. So you also will a bit like curious. So where is Speed Home get the money to start the business? Actually, our founder found the business by himself. He self-founded, and along the way that we expand, we do raise like 70 million over the past 5 years. So our investors included one of very well established property developers and also construction company, IJM, and Gobi Partners, and we got some grant from the government, Credo, and the Malaysia Debt Venture, and also Allianz Insurance, which is our insurance partner, and also our investors. So maybe let me talk about like what is the so difference about Speed Home and anyone else. So actually, Speed Home, we provide you better tenants because we will help you to screen those who didn't pass our credit scoring check, our background check, our tenant test, then we will reject them. So we'll provide direct communications And if anything happens, the zero deposits will compensate by Allianz. And our viewing managements will handle, in Klang Valley, will handle by our home runners and our free rental collections. So this is the services that we provide. So maybe some of you were a bit like, also like, so kind of risky. Why I should go for zero deposit? As I said before, the zero deposit is we're going to help you to maximize your tenant portfolio. It basically is no risk for you. If anything happens, the insurance will compensate. And your property can be always the first choice. Can you imagine that? Just now I said that is 70,000, okay, vacant property in Johor. So I believe that is also like thousands of the empty property in JB right now. How can you beat your competitors if you don't have something special to offer? So we will help you to rent your house. Definitely gonna rent faster. Let's say it's a 1,000 rental house. One houses is asking for 2 months, 2+1 rental deposit plus the first month. It's totally 4K. Rent with Speed Home only 1K. So can you imagine that which one can rent out faster? Can you tell me which one we're gonna rent out faster? So this is some things that you need to consider. And we already prove it. Our rental, sometimes when you encounter with one bad tenants, basically all your rental deposit is going to burn. It's not going to enough to cover your losses. So this is something that even though you go with the zero deposit with Speed Home, is going to be very safe, and will help you rent out the unit very easy and very fast. So let me talk about more about our tenant's background check. So our tenant background check, right? Yep. So our tenant background check is included if they're Malaysian, we're going to check their IC copy, employment offer letter, and also their bank statement and the credit scoring. So if they are foreigners, okay, if they are foreigners, so we are going to ask them to pass us their passport, their employment letter, and also the bank statement. We almost as strict as a bank loan, asking for a bank loan. So this is something that Speed Home, what the background check the standard of our background check. Continue. So our digital tenancy agreement, basically everything is online. So the digital tenancy agreement, right, is signed online, and then we will ask the landlord, like, you need to fill up some things like a form. So after you fill up the form, insert all your the details, then it will generate to a formal tenancy agreement. So yeah, after the tenant sign, the tenant need to pay for a speed sign fee. We will pass to the landlord a complete tenancy agreement, via digital. So help the landlord do the free rental collections. Okay, so right now I'm going to came into our insurance packages. So in Speed Home, right, our insurance have 3 packages, which is this is 3 packages. The first one, we call it basic package. So it's only cover the 2 months of the 80% of your rental losses, 1,000 for the inconvenience benefit. We call it utilities. If the tenant didn't pay for the utilities, this 1,000 ringgit going to compensate the utilities or the minor damage of the property. And also we have a 15K for the accidental damage or the thief coverage. This is 15,000. So total the coverage is 42K. So we do have the another 2 package is extended and extended plus package, then can be up to 42K. So the extended plus package, we have a very special services that only very unique offer that's only provided by Speed Home, that we call it on-time rental and the overstay cash defender. If the tenant didn't pay rent, we will bank into the money to the landlord. Okay, if we are the overstay cash defender, we will bank in the money, and in the meanwhile, we'll absorb all the court order fee. So if that until we successfully evict the tenant. So this is the extended plus packages that we offer. So almost the end, guys. So right now, actually, we purposely, right, because we now is Speed Home, we just launched our Johor Bahru campaign. We just purposely launched our Johor Bahru campaign. So Aisha, help me to share the Johor Bahru link in the comment. So what we are going to do is, if you fill the form, if you fill up the form and listed your property more than 7 days, we will give you one free 1,000 Asia points. Okay, so we will free you if you are the landlord. We will upgrade your insurance after you successfully get a deal from us. We'll upgrade your insurance and you get a 1,000. You will upgrade and then you got the on-time rental. So in the meanwhile, you also get a free property ads. Okay, every ads that you listed in Speed Home, we don't charge you until we successfully found you a tenant. So the free tenancy agreement, okay, the tenancy agreement, all your tenant that was rent with Speed Home during this period, we won't charge you any tenancy agreement fee. So this is going to encourage the tenant to rent to you more. Okay, we are encouraging the tenant to rent to you. So we also didn't charge the tenant for the tenancy agreement fee. So this kind of the special offer, we only have only limited times, less than a month. So if you sign up the form right now, then listed your property, if you rent out your house, we'll offer this kind of I will offer you this kind of benefits. Okay, we are going to offer you this kind of benefit in due for you. So beside that, I also want to share another things to our landlord. Actually, we built our community, our landlord community. So this community is totally free. So we call it Association of Landlord Malaysia. You can just scan this QR code, or you just search Association of Landlord Malaysia and you can join the group straight. Okay, this is some things that we are offering. Something the community that we built. We don't blast, we don't spam our community members. Every topic that we post there is something is very up to the trend, and we have a lot of interesting discussions there. So we also have a Telegram channel. If you don't want to miss out our future event, you can sign up our Telegram channel. Okay, you can just take a snapshot and later you just scan the QR code, or my colleague will share the telegram links later also. Okay, so I think overall is this is pretty much that I'm going to share. So may I know that is there any friends or landlords that we are going to any questions about the Speak Home, or you have any kind of idea? Okay. Okay, so Mr. We haven't we not cover the shop lot, commercial shop lot rental. So and in the near future, I don't think so. I don't think we will cover. But if you can just sign up as our user. If we one day we have cover the shop lot rental, then we can help you. Okay. So So is there anyone have any other questions? Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Please let me know. Yep. Anyone have any questions? Cover the shop lot rental, then we can help. Sorry, Okay. So may I know, right? Okay. Live listed already. Should I delist unit and list again? Sorry, Mr. Matida. Sorry, Mr. Matida. So the only for those who haven't sign up, then you will get the. If you already sign up, I don't think this is the share for you. So Mr. Greg, so you're asking a question very straightforward. What is the rental rate for? Where is the rental rate? Okay, what is the rental rate for a double story terrace house in JB? So JB have a bit outskirt, right? Can you just type up your area for the double story, because it very depends, like what's the room, how many rooms, but it really depends on the locations and the room. So I can't give you a very clear guideline for a double story, but what can you do is kind of simple. You can just try it out and then go to the Speed Home website and try, see is it there's any double story. But I believe we don't have much double story because most of our listing is high rise in Speed Home. So so if you want to get a double story quote, then it's a bit you need to try other platform lah. But for me, I think just now I mentioned the mass market in JB. Okay, the rental more than 3 room condo is 2,200. So this is something that you need to consider stuff. So it's around there. But double story, okay, Tampoi, 4 rooms, G and G. Okay, so this is something that okay, let me, okay, any corporate tenants that I could look for in Speed Home. So for me, I think because we don't charge you, so you can just try it out to just post your property, okay, as a free the advertising fee is free. Only we successfully get you a deal, then we will then we will charge. Okay, okay, so then we will charge. Okay, okay, continue. So is it is sorry, Q&A. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, so I'm checking. So what's so will the KPKT propose the rental law affect your deposit strategy? Good questions, good questions. So first of all, the KPKT, the new law of the KPKT, it won't table, it's not yet table on the parliament yet. Okay, this is the first thing that you know. It's only 28th of February, it only ends for its public opinions, collect the public opinions in 28th of February. So if you ask me, will it impact to our business? I would think that is it this is something that we also aware. For me, I think that is very obvious. Is if that is your value that you provide to the tenants. Okay, so as Speed Home, our the new law when they implement, I think like we already, our business, right, already proven. So it will help the tenants and the landlord. And our business model actually is like we have a foresee on this kind of an issue. We are already ahead on this kind of the issue. We already prepared. So if the landlord rent through Speed Home, I would say you won't get impacted by this KPKT new law, because our zero deposit, it won't impact. And if anything happens, our insurance will cover the landlord loss. But in the other hand, so the KPKT's the rental law, right? Actually, I think it's just it's too early to say. It not concrete yet. Maybe there's a lot of changes. As far as I know, I go through the documents. It's only will going to be like implement on next year August, and who knows what gonna happen in next year's August, right? We're also not sure this term of the government will the how's the government is going to be handles, right? So this is some things that we need to think about. But for Speed Home, I think like we state it very clear, as a rental platform, we are neutral to our landlords and also tenant. Is going to help them. Okay, you really get 2,200 get 2,000 for 3 room. Could you give me that deal? My condo unit at South Key. Wow. So this is a very strategic locations. So the 2,200 for the 3 rooms, I think, okay, this is a stats, okay, from the website. Okay, but I believe that if the way that you find the tenants, or if you want to really increase the rental income, I believe that room rental is one of your options to help you to rent. Okay, maybe the room rental is one of the options to help you to rent your house lah. So I believe that this is something that you should consider. But for now, the website that the stats that I grabbed from the website, maybe it's not really up to date. Maybe it's a 6 month or 1 year stats. So I think this is something I think is So okay, I'm landlord. Any commission need to pay to Speed Home if successfully rent out? Okay, good questions. So sir, let me explain to you. In Speed Home, we don't charge you anything to get you a tenant. But if must be using it's optional. Our speed home insurance is an optional. So if you rent through speed home, you must take zero deposit. Yeah, we only allow landlord rent to us with zero deposit, and our zero deposit. Okay, the first month we will take the first month rental to buy the insurance. We'll take the first month rental to buy the insurance. If anything happens, okay, the insurance will protect your loss. We don't charge you anything else for the insurance fee, and the insurance fee is optional. Okay, the insurance fee is optional. Okay, yeah. Any other questions? Okay, let me check. Okay, so hope Speed Home will make the representation to KBKT to the rental deposit. Most of the owners spoke not keen to let the government hold any monies. True also, Mr. Joseph. Yep. Okay, okay. How much your commission charge? Okay, I saw some. Okay, yes, if you list your properties in Speed Home, Mr. Quay, if you list your property in Speed Home, basically that is zero charge. Okay, so the commissions, no, we don't take anything else. We only take the first month rental to buy the insurance to protect to you. Mr. Nicholas, in fact, the rental, our forte is in KL. Okay, KL Klang Valley is our strong area. So especially in some area, the top 5 area for in our company is included Putrajaya, Petaling, Brickfield, Shah Alam, and also Ampang. So this is the top 5 area in our company. So, but of course, any kind of property listing, if you put on platform, we'll help you advertise on our platform. Not only that, our marketing team will market the properties on Facebook, on YouTube. So we will market our platform. We spend a lot of the ads money on the different digital platform and also the traditional media. So this is something that we do. We advertise our platform, and you put your properties on, you list your property on the platform, and we advertise for you. So this is something that we do. Yep. So okay. Thank you, Miss Lin. Thank you, Miss Lin. Thank you for help me to explain. Yes, we started very long in KL already, 5 years, 5 years. So what is the tenure of the rental normally? Normally we take 1 year, maximum is 1 year. If the second years you want to continue with us, we do have a premium. We can have a discussion. The second year, if you want to continue with us, but you can also choose to direct deal with the tenants. You can choose to direct deal with the tenant. Okay. So this is some things that we do. The tenants you can choose. Okay. So continue. Anyone else have any questions? So okay, Mr. Azmi just now says like 2,200 for 3 rooms. A unit in condo at South Key I will say, right, Mr. Azmi, we don't charge you anything yet. And yet we give you 1,000 for your for the Asia point. If you listed your property more than 7 days, put it on a platform more than couple of a period, then we will help you. We will help you. Yeah, you will get a free if you put your property less at least 20 days, and you automatically gain 1,000 Asia point. So we won't charge you. You just put your just upload your ad, upload your listing, your property listing. Then we will just if you upload your property listing more than 20 days, we will help you to upgrade, and you will entitled to upgrade your insurance. And in the meanwhile, you will entitled to get 1,000 for the Asia point. Okay. So okay, continue. So there's also a concern that all property transactions should be via registered agent under Bovia. Speed Home will consider this. Noted, Mr. Joseph. So we actually, right, we are the rental platform. We are not like holding any money or anything, right? We are the rental platforms. So what we do is like you list your property, and then we help you to link with the tenants. So this is some things that we already Yes, Mr. Nicholas, yes. Just now I mentioned, let me show you. Let me go back to the insurance package. So this is some things that we already Sorry, just now I need to monitor to Mr. Nicholas. Mr. Nicholas. Okay, so let me check. Sorry, I just now a bit like. Okay, let me share with you. So I hope everyone can see the screen. So the insurance coverage, right? 80% if you buy the basic package, that is 80% for 2 month rental, and the 1,000 ringgit for the utilities, and the 5,000 for the 15,000 for the accidental damage. So this is gonna cover all your movable furniture. This is gonna cover your utilities, and this is gonna cover your tenants run away. Okay, so I hope everyone can see this. So anyone's okay? Okay, I'm already on speed home. Okay. Noted. So anyone else? So okay, sorry. Means I listen with 0 fee. Was being able in KL. What's the tenant? Okay, noted. Anyone else? Yep. Now I'm waiting. So, Mr. Azami, so how long for you? Your house vacant? How many months already your house vacant? I believe that's going to be a very huge difference because now we are more during last time, right, when the landlord lets we didn't like really put a lot of the marketing money to promote anything. I think in the next few months it's going to be a huge change. We are going to be more focused on the JB market. So yeah, so I think what are you going to do is just try to keep with us, and also in the meanwhile I think you should try others opportunities such as the certain platforms on other online platform. Even though our competitors I also don't mind, because this is very important thing is like as a landlord you need to ensure your ads have the most exposure. Your ads need to have the most exposure. How can you do this? Means then you need to just try it out to any kind of the opportunity. You just need to make sure all the different opportunities to make sure your house going to rent out. Okay, so yeah, anyone's, let me see, is it there's anyone's have any kind of questions? Yeah, so let me check, is it that I missed any questions? So come back to the speed home services lah. So basically, right, we already now currently we're helping more than 3,000 landlords on the uh managing their properties. If the tenant didn't pay rent, we will call, we will send out, and if the tenant didn't pay the rent more than 14 days, we will send out the eviction letters, and also the notice of demand, the lawyer letters lah. So this is something that we currently do. We provide a lot of the add-on services to our landlord. So if you are JB landlord right now, if happening there is any JB landlords that is seeing this stream, you can just try it out. Put your property, list your property, and fill out this form and list your property within 7 days. So we will help you to try. We'll help you to send. And in the meanwhile, you will entitle for the free insurance upgrade, 1,000 Asia point free property ads, and the free tenancy agreement. This is all the things that we offer. So what you need, it's kind of simple. Click on the link that my colleague just shared in the comment sections, and also listed your property within 7 days, and listed your property more than 20 days, then we will give you a 1,000 ringgit. 1,000 the Asia point, not 1,000 ringgit. Okay, anyone that is have any kind of questions, let me know. Okay, we just wait for a couple. So okay, I saw my okay. This is a lot of new questions come in. What if the tenant doesn't pay rent and not move out? So what we do in Speed Home in Cranberry, right? We will assist with the home rental services, and we will send out the tenancy. We will send out the lawyer letter lah. So what we need is that we will continuously like to let the tenants know, and we do assist the landlord to on the evictions process. We will assist. We have the team in Clam Valley. I think soon we're going to have the team in JB to help the landlord on this evictions method. We have the eviction team to assist So of course, everything that we do is legit. So the eviction team is very we will keep on like communicate with the tenants and send out the lawyer letter. But to be honest, in Malaysia, if the tenant really occupied your house and don't pay rent, don't move out, normally the landlords actually this is also not legit lah. But normally the landlord will, if there is a condo, they will stop the access card and also inform the management. If they didn't pay the utilities, inform the management to stop the electricity or just make the water bill, make the sorry, not water bill, the water supply in a very small, yeah, make it like to slow down the water, and then the tenants will feel very uncomfortable, and then they will move lah. But this actually is not legit lah. But in Speed Home, what we do is that we keep on calling and also inform the tenant, and we find some way lah. We also keep on looking at to understand what is the tenant's problem. We communicate with them. We give a certain period and ask them to move. So the problem on the tenants didn't move out. The biggest problem is you don't manage it properly. It's like if the tenant one day in Speed Home, if the tenant pay one day late, our message and our call was already already. We already have like DG. You're overdue. You didn't pay, right? The DG will automatically have a robot call send. In this is also something that Speed Home we are implement right now. Okay, can we charge advance instead of end of month of for rental? You means like the advance payment, right? This in Speed Home we didn't provide. Okay, we didn't provide the advance payment, but for the traditional way, of course you can do, but this is something on you make your properties is a bit more difficult to rent it out, I would say, because you require for more cash on hand. But of course, this is your property. If you want to rent it out for the advance payment, sure you can ask for this. And I believe that you also know if you want to get this, and then you'll give a couple of discount and then to get more cash on hand. So this is your right, of course. But in Speed Home, we didn't do this lah. This is not our practice. So you have chase out the rent if the tenant no pay rent. Yes. If the tenant didn't pay the rent, we will help the tenants to we will help the landlord. Sorry, we will help the landlord to chase the rent if the tenants didn't pay it. So I just wait for a while because I saw our Facebook have several friends that is already. Okay, Mr. Nicholas, sorry, Mr. Nicholas. Okay, vacants or almost 6 months. Oh my god. So okay, Matrida. So I think right, what we can do is if your property is really vacant for a very long time, I believe that like you need to just consider to strategy, like such as if your house is not fully furnished, then maybe you just need to make it partial furnished first. So in our stats already show the house is 3 times faster if the house is fully furnished. So you can't because a lot of the tenants they are expecting the house with at least got some partial furnish. So you can try it with a partial furnish and then try is it that is anyone view your house. At least you need to get some viewing for your unit lah. You need to try it out to get some viewing for your unit. And meanwhile, we need to admit that like our Speed Home venture to the JB, this is only our very starting program. So we are going to continuously to spend more effort, have more activities in the JB market. So if your friends in JB and haven't rent out, you just let them know. And also don't forget, actually you can just copy your property links and send to any potential tenant, or you can just share it to your group for just copying up after you upload your property listing in Speed Home. What you can do is just share the link to the WhatsApp group or the Facebook page that you have or the Facebook group. Then they will see the link, they click on, then they can saw your property. So this is something some things that maybe if your house is really vacant for a very long time, then I believe that you need to have more proactive approach. So this is some things like we do lah. So for me, I used to help a friends to rent out the unit. So what I'm doing is just make sure the house, the photo is okay, the light is clear. Then the second thing I'm going to do is I help them to write some very clear introductions. Then the third thing is I help him to share to the couple of the rental group in Facebook. And in the meanwhile, I reply the messages actively in Speed Home chat. So this is something that I do lah. So may I know, is anyone else of any other questions? Okay, okay, yes, Mr. Quay, of course. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. Good night, Joseph. So okay, can we put the rental fee with included utilities and fully furnished? Yes, you can, Mr. Quay. Is there any clause that agreement that the property? Yes, already in our tenancy agreement. This one is already in our tenancy agreement. Yep. So we still have 2 minutes. I will take another 2 to 3 questions, and I'm going to take another 2 to 3 questions. Anyone else? So, landlords. Okay, let me do the last upselling. Landlord in JB. Right now, if you fill up your form, you are the new landlords, and we will offer you. You upload your listing more than 20 days. We will offer you 1,000 for the Asia point, 1,000 point for the Asia point, and also the free ads, and also we will help you to have a free upgrade on our insurance. So this is the package. Okay, right now this offer is a very one-time offer because we are going to enter the market soon. We are just entered to the market. Okay, so this is something that we are going to offer. So it's no charge. Okay, no fee if you don't find you any tenants. So you don't worry. So we are the you're going to caught into any kind of problems or anything. Is everything is free until we successfully to rent out the house. Then it's only we charge you for the insurance fee. So this is something that Speed Home offer lah. Okay, so I'm going to wait for another 1 or 2 minutes to wait for to see any friends. I'm going to take another 2 to 3 questions. So if any questions, you can just type it here. I will answer right now. Okay. Okay. Now seems like everyone is pretty much okay. Understood. Okay, so it's almost time. So I also don't want to yeah. But if you have any question, you can just left on the comment sections. Our colleague, me and my colleague will reply. So even though already you can't find I can't figure out any question, you can just save this post or save go to add our speed homepage. If any question, just PM us on the Facebook, and we will share to you about our we will answer all the questions. Okay, that is the questions. I don't want Asia point can help me refund from Asia. This one is funny. Okay. To be honest, I got friends also. Asia also haven't refund. But yeah, I think soon. I think they are doing this kind of thing. Yeah. Don't worry. I can't do anything. Sorry, we are rental platform. We are not the ticket or the travel agency. I'm sorry. But it's funny. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for everyone. Take care. Take care. Okay. See you guys. And have a good night. Okay. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, everyone.